Now that is one hell of an intro. Welcome to the walkthrough, folks. Let's crack on with it, shall we? Press A. Right, I'm playing this on PC, and I'm using a Xbox 360 controller. Just in case you're wondering why it says press A there. I'm not too keen on keyboard and mouse controls for anything really. It's just much more comfortable to have a...
Then swear to it. Make the unbreakable vow. Will you, Severus Snape, swear to watch over Draco? Will you swear that if Draco fails, you will carry out the Dark Lord's orders?
I will.
If you used to watch Dick and Dom back in the day, do you remember? I remember there was like there'd always be a scene where Dick and Dom would become really, really small, and then they'd talk in a really squeaky voice. That's exactly what Bellatrix sounds like in this game. And what kind of awful voice acting is that? Well, I guess it's keeping in with the tradition. You can't have a Harry Potter game without awful voice acting. Oh look, we're already at the burrow.
Hey, Harry!
Hi, Ginny. Harry, you've been chosen. You're Gryffindor Quidditch captain.
I knew you'd get it. You've not flown all summer though, so you'd better get some practice. Come on, Mr. Chosen One.
You can use my broom. Thanks.
I don't want to use Ron's broom, it's all cheap and crap. Right, they've brought back broomstick flying in this game. Let's just change the controls. I don't really like... no, yeah, I want to invert the fly controls. And yeah, let's put subtitles on, why not? Oh, they brought back broomstick flying in this game. All you do is just fly through your rings. You don't really have any freedom to go off course. But then again, you didn't do the previous ones, did you? Well, in the chamber, I think it was the Chamber of Secrets. You could fly around the Hogwarts, which was pretty damn good for its game. Why did they do that this game? All the old things. But unfortunately, EA are a shadow of their former selves. Sadly. Now there's not much happening. It's just constantly flying until you catch the stage. Always complain about being too poor and being look at this, they own all this land. I wouldn't dream of having this much land in my lifetime. Got Quidditch pitch. Well, I'm asking that. The biggest garden in the world. But let's look at that. Well, the Quidditch rules, if you look at them, they look like they're great enough, but still. I mean, I'd never dream of having a football pitch in my house. My garden.
Stay on its tail!
Just didn't make you that.
You're almost there!
There we go. That wasn't too difficult. Beginner's luck. Yeah. I just had to take everything away from that.
Yeah! That was brilliant! Slytherin don't don't stand a chance. Hermione and Ron want to see you. Why don't you find them?
Slytherin don't stand a chance. That's slightly pathetic, really. I mean, they don't care about their own, but they don't care how well they do as long as Slytherin
Ron and
don't
Hermione
win.
should be around here somewhere.
They've done their job. It's like what Tottenham Hotspur do to Arsenal. They spend the whole season playing absolute crap, and then the Arsenal game comes up and they play it like a cup final, just to ruin their title chances.
Look, honestly, Ron,
It's quite pathetic, really. That's what they're doing.
could have done it already if you hadn't had a fourth helping of dinner.
I'm starving.
When did you get here?
About half an hour ago. Didn't Ron tell you? I would have, but you've not let me get a word in.
If you'd done these jobs for your mum, I wouldn't have needed to speak to you.
Mum wants us to get rid of these cauldrons Fred and George had left in the garage. I'll give you a hand.
Oh, that one smells far worse than the others. That's it. Well done. Oh no. Moving them must have stirred everything up.
Quick! Chuck them in the pond!
You can't throw them in there.
Safer than washing them. Who knows what Fred and George mixed in there?
Exactly. Just think of the fish. Well, I don't know what happens if a fish swallows love potion. Do you?
Maybe they'll fall in love with you. Hermione. I love you.
Oh yes, Ronald. How very grown up of you.
Come on, Harry. Let's get rid of those cauldrons before Mum starts moaning.
It's just like the Order of the Phoenix. Everyone complains about Molly's moaning.
You did cast that quite well.
Great. Let's get rid of the rest of them.
Does anyone have any respect for that woman in any of these games?
Sure Mrs. Weasley won't approve of this.
I'm sure Mrs. Weasley won't approve of this, but
Brilliant.
let's
Wouldn't
chuck
have
them in
made
the
us
pond
clean those out by
anyway.
hand. We'd have still been scrubbing them at Christmas.
If you just take the time to learn some cleaning spells.
Who wants to spend their time cleaning things up? This was much more fun.
Sounds quite bored to me. Nice wanted posters.
Why is Draco sneaking around?
I don't know, but that leads to Borgin and Burks.
But the people in the wanted posters are, you know,
Draco's
about
a Death Eater.
100 meters away, maybe less. Oh look, they're in the building over there. Just makes no sense. Fenrir, Greyback and Bellatrix
Why would
Lestrange
you know
have
who
wanted
makes that
posters
idiot a Death Eater?
right
Like
outside the
else
shop
would
they're
Malfoy
going to.
be in Borgin and Burks.
It's quite
I'm going to
ridiculous.
find out. And if I use the invisibility cloak, he'll never know I was listening in, will he?
You go on. I want to check something.
No, druggie. It's not a bag of cannabis. It's Harry Potter.
Sneaking about listening in, were you, Potter? I knew I'd seen someone climb up there. Well, enjoy the trip back to London, Potter.
Well, that's not good.
Oh, hello, Harry.
Yay,
What
the
are you
freak
doing
wearing
down
glasses has saved us again.
What were you doing down on the floor?
I was trying to find out what Malfoy's up to. I'm sure he's a Death Eater. I was wearing my invisibility cloak, but he must have seen me when I climbed onto the luggage rack.
Maybe he saw your Raxburns.
Like, what?
Raxburns. Was he wearing spectre specs? You can see Raxburns through them. That's how I found you. Your brain's full of them.
Right. Let's get to the castle. We're probably already in trouble for being late.
Okay. Although I'm worried about tripping over things in the dark. Maybe we should use Lumos.
that?
How exciting! A mystery. And we've only just got back. Let's pick it up.
It's a crab.
That's nice.
I wonder if there are any more of them.
Let's go and find out.
So there's 150 crests, and from what I remember, each time you unlock about 20, you unlock a new character in the dueling mode. Every character just has the same moves and everything, I think. Now this is what I don't understand. For every, and I think it's like 500 mini crests you get a crest for it. But the mini crests keep reappearing, whereas the large crests don't. So I wonder what happens if you get 150 crests out of just getting all the mini crests. Wonder what happens to the large ones. Unless you can somehow go over 150. Anyway, let's go back to the castle. Now, if you've watched my Order of the Phoenix walkthrough, you'll see that when Harry runs, he just jogs casually, as if you've got all the time in the world. And, whereas in this game, it's like he's running for his life. I mean, just look at him. And he's quite hard to steer as well. Oh, look, this bitch is faster than I am.
I wonder what Dumbledore will say in his speech this year.
To be honest, I prefer it this way. At least it's efficient. I wish they'd improve the camera angle. It's not very helpful.
As you know, each day, dark forces are attempting to penetrate this castle. For this reason, I have agreed that the Dueling Club will restart this year. Now, please join me in welcoming Horace Slughorn, who will resume his old position of Potions Master.
The last Dueling Club didn't go too well, did it, Albus?
The Dark Arts teacher will be assumed by Professor Snape.
No! How can Dumbledore let him after all he's done?
Oh, what has he done? Except be a bit of an asshole every now and then.
I solemnly swear that I am up to no good. Mischief managed. Well, there's one good thing. The defense against the dark arts job's jinxed. Snape will be gone by the end of the year, and personally, I'm keeping my fingers crossed for another death.
Yeah, that's just what we need. Another Order of the Phoenix member getting killed. Good thinking, Harry.
I was told I had to get an outstanding in my OWL.
And so you did when Professor Snape was teaching the subject. But Professor Slughorn is perfectly happy to accept students with exceeds expectations at OWL, however.
Brilliant. I'll head there straight away. I don't want to do potions. I'm dead awful at potions. I don't know how to get there with half the castle locked by the auras.
I'd ask nearly head to Snick. He can still get around, so he knows all the shortcuts.